Hello. Welcome back to Golden Arrow. Yeah, okay. Okay, last episode we continue World 6. And so we're gonna do that again, I guess. Yeah, Forbidden Temple. So yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for this. I'm just gonna do this 12, 13, and 14, and so on and so forth. And we'll see what happens. I don't really have much else to say, honestly. Okay, flip plate. This plate is quite flipped. I can push it up this way. I think if I want to like... Whoa. Okay. That's not good. I want to do some changes while this happens. So like when I push and drop, things can happen, right? Yeah. So what's the goal? Red in the middle, 2 greens on the sides and 2 blues on the sides. That's quite interesting. I realized that this created a nice little balance I could work with. That breaks the balance. But I think pushing this creates another balance. Yes. That does not create a balance. I want to get this blue up, right? Okay, so that's a balance between purple and red, which is good. That's somewhat of a balance, but not really a good balance. I need to remember that I can use purple as like a place to store things if they drop. Not really that good of a thing that I can use, but it is good nonetheless. Like in particular... Actually, I don't know how to, really show this adequately. Yeah, I was thinking if I could get a blue here, I could push that blue, and then stuff would happen. But not really. Okay, the goal is to what? I don't know. I think, like, it's interesting I can do this. Not really what I wanted, but... Yeah, I suppose I can do that. There's a lot of balances going on in this place. Yeah, that's really bad. I don't want that at all. I mean, if I did this, then the puzzle's already unsolved. So like my actual first move and only move is this. I guess I can keep pushing, but then that green, that gets... It's not a failure state yet, but yeah, that's a failure state. Okay. Anything falling against a wall is a failure state. So we shouldn't try and have that. So this creates a balance between purple and blue. This one, there's a natural balance between green and blue here, so anything can really stand on it as it wishes. I don't know if I like this or not. I suppose that's valid, somewhat. It's a balance between you guys. I kind of wanted maybe... That's another balance. So I kind of created like this kind of balance. See, I want a space between green and blue that purple and red can sit inside of. So like, I think this is good progress. I doesn't really move. Yeah, I can move the balance around. Actually, if I did move a balance around, maybe that's good. But no, but see, the problem is that red... I can only move the balance in this direction. To do that, I would need to move red here, which would make... it would force it to not be a hole. But like, at least we've gotten somewhere closer, I think. Also, I think this is a bit high up. If I had a bit more space, I would like to have a bit more space. So I just want to like lift it up by 1. Hopefully that gave us enough space to do whatever I need. I don't know if this balance is fine or not. I mean, yeah, I think I kind of did this and then that. I got this balance. I don't remember... That's not a balance, yeah. I mean, this green is kind of stuck. This purple is kind of stuck as well. I guess that's also okay, but kind of goes against what I want. If I could get this green to safety, that would be quite nice. Because then blue and purple... I can get purple to slide in here. Okay, what if I push this up by 1? That's interesting. That's not as cool. Can I push these guys anywhere? I don't know if I like this purple down here or not. I don't think it's savable. Alright. Maybe not. Maybe I had a bit of space underneath, so maybe I did want to push it up by 2 then. I want to do this whole crazy, ooh, what? That's not good. Well, I mean, it's not good, but it gets interesting balance, I guess. Not really the balance I'm looking for. Yeah, I mean, this works and gives me a bit of space to like maneuver these guys. I don't like that. That's also not good. None of these moves are particularly appealing to me. That's better, but then yeah, purple gets stuck. That's also good, but then now green gets in the way. This move is bad because yeah. I suppose this move can... Oh, that gets blue stuck. Okay. I was thinking, you know, if that's a balance I can make, then I could, you know, use it to hold on to blue while I make this move. But that also unravels everything. I don't really like that. I'm kind of hesitant to do this. I'm not sure if there's a problem with that. I think there might be a problem with that. But I suppose at the very least I could try... that? No, blue gets stuck, doesn't it? Isn't this move like symmetrical? I feel like this move is symmetrical, so like if a move doesn't work in one direction, it won't work in the symmetrically opposite side. Yeah. I guess an interesting thing is that you could you put bubble on there? I don't know if you can. Very suspicious. I can do cool things like that, I guess. You can generate cool balances like that. Haven't I been in this position before though? I feel like I have. Like, this is basically the exact same thing. Maybe there's a difference though, maybe there is a difference. You know, like maybe there is a difference. Blue's always gonna fall. Red is always gonna fall now. Jeez, okay. This also causes blue to fall. I mean, this is what we did just now. That will cause blue to fall. This is a balance, so... I mean, green is going to fall if I do this, and blue is going to fall the other way. The point is, like, I kind of want purple to vault over. Is that possible? Maybe with a plate it's possible. I don't know if that's possible or not, but like... maybe. I feel like there's definitely like a way to do this in a more interesting manner. Like for instance... hold on. How do I do this again? This is fine, this is fine. But purple gets in the way. Okay. That was okay, but now this gets stuck now. I'm not sure if I like that. So what if I did it here then? How did I get that position to work? I kind of don't remember how I got that position to work. How did that form? I don't know. Alright, reset. Kind of playing a bit here, but it's not like the cleverest thing to do. There is a balance here. That's how I got that balance to work. So it comes from a purple-blue balance. Or this kind of balance. That's an interesting move, I think. It's not a balance, but like blue is now up there. This kind of move would get a blue... a red-green balance. Could I pull that off, maybe? Okay, so... if I push this up again... I suppose that means if I pushed it up twice beforehand, I could have that exact same setup. I want to know if I can get blue to be held up by green with a space in between them. So I want this. But up by 1. Is that possible? So I'm gonna push this entire balance down. I don't know if that's possible. I mean, it seems a bit tough, right? I'm gonna lose green either way if I do this, I think. Like, however the balance works. That's a push, but... No, I don't want to lose any of these. So what do I want this again? I wanted this balance. Okay, hold on. Ah, that's not good. Yeah, that's not good either. How do I do this again? Right, that's a balance here. And then green was the one that I pushed downwards. I'm just gonna lift it up a bit more first. I need to explore on what I can do and what I cannot do. Can do that kind of stuff. This kind of stuff is a little less interesting that I can do, but I guess purple is kind of free to do whatever it wants now. So now this can happen. I don't know if the balance between here can be split apart again, but I don't think it can be, honestly. It means I can do this kind of stuff. I mean, yeah, that's a new balance. Or, it's a balance that I moved over by 1, I guess. So I moved over this balance by 1. So what? That did nothing. Can I generate the same balance on the other side? So this balance happens. Can this balance be generated here? Oh, maybe. I don't know if it can be. It's kind of very suspicious. I guess. No. I can generate the balance again, but like it's kind of. I mean, green is not necessarily stuck here right now, is it? I guess not. How does this help again? It makes this balance, but with a little space in between them. That is interesting, right? I just created that setup. I mean, I feel like we've done this before. I feel like we've done this before, haven't we? I feel like we have exactly done this before. I can do that now. That's what I did on this side. So we have two very intricate balances. And neither balance can really do anything else. There's no third new balance I can form with the remaining things, can I? Nope. Does this do the opposite? Why? Oh, right, because you're here. Yeah, that just gets you there. And this will do the same for green. That's because purple and blue are in... This purple and blue are in balance, these are in balance. This would move you out. Would this move you out? No, because yeah, there isn't an arrow here anymore. So I can only do that on one side. Is there any reason why I want to do that on one side? I can move the balance around. Well, by that I don't really mean move around. I mean, yeah, I can keep doing this. That doesn't really help. Move it back. I want to separate these two three-way balances. Like, I want them to be really far from each other. Can I do that? It's kind of the opposite of what I want the plate to do. I don't want them to squeeze. I don't want the plate to squeeze everything together. I want it to separate them. I guess that's interesting, but it doesn't really help. Although I suppose... nope. I suppose this move is closer to what I want. The purple should have been there though. I don't know if the purple can get there or not. Kind of tough for the purple to do that, because... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that kind of pushed green up, which is the bigger issue. I mean, that is closer, and if I had that, like, further down, maybe that would have worked out, because I would have space to maneuver from above. So like here. Could I get this up to have worked? From the other side? Hold on. I mean, wow, that's an interesting move. That's not something I expected to be able to do. I don't know if I like that. I can still move stuff around. That's not good either, but... I mean, it's the exact same from here, isn't it? Yeah, it's the exact same from here. What is this supposed to mean? I don't like that. I suppose... No. Yeah, what does this mean? That's bad. Can I save that? Maybe the arrow wasn't pushed all the way. Like, yeah, maybe if this arrow... No. This gets rid of red. Yeah, I'm gonna lose one arrow in either way I do this. That's slightly more different. So yeah, it was this exact setup, right, that I wanted. Will this push do anything? Yeah, that push did what I wanted it to do, right? Got this balance and this balance. Interestingly enough, I think it's because I'm using a flip symmetric against a point symmetric. So like you get a different result on either side. It's kind of confusing, but we'll say it works. Okay, any move here loses except this move. I can somewhat split them apart now, but not with much, you know, not with much. And I can push it up further. That didn't help. In fact, that put me back to where I was a while ago. Yeah, that does the exact same thing. Is that interesting? That is interesting, but that does... that's a failure state. Maybe I tried somewhere else. I mean, I feel like this would also fail, yeah. A lot of places it would fail, but like there's just too many arrows for me to like try and comprehend exactly what's going on. They both have to be up there. Could both have been further up. I mean, yeah, if this arrow was here, green is stuck. I don't like this at all. Yeah, I mean, I can do that, but like purple is kind of dead at this point. I don't know if I could have gotten purple to do that. Like, if I just wanted purple to not be in the way. Like, it was very interesting when I had this shape as well, I guess. That wasn't that interesting, I guess. Maybe it's not that interesting. Purple just always falls. I don't like that. I don't know if I can change that. Like, maybe this move is fine? Yeah, that also gets purple upstairs, huh? Okay. So if purple is upstairs now... Ah, purple is now falling back down, yeah. How do I get purple to not do that? So this is exactly what I had like a while ago. This is the balance. I feel like we had this balance before. In fact, I can just replicate this exact setup. Yeah, this is what I had before. Okay. So we just looped back. We just looped back. I can do that. Maybe that's useful. I mean, that is kind of useful in this case, isn't it? That looks useful. Hmm. What is this that I'm making? Oh, okay. Green should not be falling there. I don't think... I don't think I'm getting close to what I want at all. Hmm. Why is it on this side, by the way? How did I manage to get it on this side? Right, because... Okay. That's not good either. I mean, I thought I was kind of forced into that situation from that point. There's so little that I can do here that seems to result in anything good. Like that looks good actually. That looks kind of good. I can't say why. That's not a balance actually. I realize that's not a balance. I suppose it's interesting that I can still hold it up using purple because of this balance exists. Using that I can create this sort of shape, which is interesting. I've gotten one arrow across now. How to get the other arrow across? This green arrow is of particular concern to us. And could I have gotten that up? Guess it's possibly. Yes. Oh yes, but purple needs a balance, and purple currently does not have any balance. So I need to move this balance across. I can do that. Like so. That's a move. Okay, that's a move. That's a move. And I can use this, use the fact that green is stuck here to push the other green up. Oh, that's a problem. This arrow, this balance keeps coming back. And like, it's always bad that that balance comes back. I feel like that means this is just impossible to push up. Maybe I have to do it the other way around now. I have to push, like, instead of a green going up, it has to be like this now. But like, I kind of see an equal problem on this side, right? Yeah, it's like, it's almost an equal problem, but not really, because now there's another arrow here to help. But this quote-unquote arrow is not really there to help. Why do I want that? I mean, that's slightly better, maybe. Not really, though. If I had gotten this balance to happen a bit closer, could something else have changed about this? Not sure if anything else could have changed about this. I can swap them around. I don't know if that was actually a swap or not. Have I been here before? I don't know if I've been here before. I might have been here before. Actually, I don't think I've been here before. But still. Okay, that's another balance break, okay. Am I closer? I find I'm closer to the things that I want to achieve. I wonder if that's ever useful. Yeah, in fact, I could have gotten the problem with red out of the way by just pushing red onto here. Maybe even further up, but we'll hold it onto there for now. It's about getting you up, right? Oh. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's still here that I really want. Is that closer? Yeah, that looks kind of good actually. I say it looks kind of good, but like, what was that? What did that actually do? Why did this even happen? What situation? Why am I in this situation right now? Well, it's just two random balances that don't really do anything good for us. I mean, yeah, I can do this. I can do that. I think that's a balance there. But like, nah, these balances are really bad. Is it better from here? That's a thing that can happen. Yeah, that's another thing that can happen. That's really... That looks really good. Wait, that looks really good. Hold on. Yeah, I have this. There you go, that's the setup. How'd I do that? So the key move was somehow getting the two blues up there. So it involved doing what? Getting a temporary balance of you guys. So we wanted to set up blue and red to get a balance first. Then I wanted to get all of one direction to be pushed out of the way. And then all of the other direction to be kind of held in place as well. But it's not doable here, although if I wanted to do it on this side, it's actually also really doable if I just push it over by one. Can do that. Yeah, and basically the exact same thing occurs. Okay. I guess there you go. Sure. I guess I managed to, like, finagle my way into it. Cool. Alright, in and out. I can't even zoom in on this one. This one looks like you should be able to zoom in, but why am I not able to? That's a balance. I can move this around however I please, left and right. Move it up. I can move it. Yeah, I can move it up and over. If I want to move it left, I have to go this way first. But the point is to rearrange the arrows within the red arrow itself. Okay. Maybe there goes green arrow. Yeah, that's normal. That somehow is fine, but fine for everything except purple. Yeah, that's interesting. What's the goal again? Right, the goal is to do that. Okay. I wonder if I can get this purple to not be dead at this point. I might have pushed the... I might have needed to push the arrows a bit further over. Okay, that seems okay. And so... now the greens are sort of in a good position. If I pushed over this way, that should still maintain a balance, right? It does. Wait a minute, something's wrong about this shape. This shape doesn't actually fit in there, does it? Like, this arrow does not hold that shape properly, does it? Let me just check. Yeah, it doesn't. Wait, what? Okay. So, what? How am I supposed to... Well, okay. I can see that this shape does hold itself up because there's a blue... not blue, a purple-green balance here. I can get that here. I can, like... sort of try and move red out of the way. This should create a balance. That's a problem. Okay. We'll put a balance there. We'll move this here. Okay, so red is out. And red can honestly do whatever it wants at this point. I don't think the balance is movable here. But there must have been some way to completely ditch red arrow now because, you know, red arrow just can't be there. And like if red arrow was nearby, you'd be blocking a lot of the goals. I suppose a movement like this could also try to get everything out. How to say, it might be another gunslinger setup? But no, there's no real gunslinger setup that uses this long arrow though, is there? There could be. That would be really, really impressive if there was. But no. But I'm really scared there is. I think there might be. I think I need to find a gunslinger setup that works here. Oh, that's insane. I'm probably not gonna solve this in like... Yeah, I'm probably gonna leave this alone because... Like, I don't know how long it's gonna take to solve this one. This one might be a bigger problem than I thought. The fact that I might need to find a gunslinger setup. The problem is that the gunslinger setup is a little harder to pull off than I thought. Like, suppose I were to make a gunslinger setup, right? I can't just have, like... I can't just have, you know... See if I can try and get this to work. I can't just have this happen. And, like, the main reason for that is... If this were to happen, right, no push can allow the arrows to fall together. I mean, this works, but then, like, they get closer and closer and closer, but eventually the red arrow gets stopped as well. And you can't really go, you know, you can't do it this way, because, like, this way or this way, none of those pushes hold up anything. Unless it's like a purple holding up a green in a balance, and then that purple is moved away. Like, I could see that happening. Something like this. That's a balance. Ooh. Only issue is that this purple is very far from its goal. And I am not sure if I can pull that, if I can make any good move here that would save this purple. And like the same is true for this green over here. A green over here holding up purple would find it very hard to make it down. Although, like a push like this. So I think a push like this was the one that set up this gunslinger, right? That kind of maybe only worked because... Oh, I mean, how else would it work? How could I get it to work for this setup? I want to see if I can get a setup to work for like the other side. Or is it instead green that does it? Okay. Just give me a second here to try and nudge green out of the way. This should remain a balance, so... Sure. I think this is fine. That's a balance there. This is a balance. No, it's not. Okay, purple. Get down here first. This should be a balance. Why would I want to no, I don't want a balance between purple here. Let's try and get purple out of the way first. So it's like, I want what now? I want this move, right? That also sets up a balance. But more importantly, I think this also works because it holds up... No, wait. The thing that's holding up green is red. Sorry, the whole thing that's holding up red is the green arrow. Which means that it probably would have worked the other way around as well, as long as something was holding it up. Okay. Let's see if I can get purple to do something interesting here. Alright. I'm gonna get you there. I'm gonna get you there. Okay. So this push... That push loses green though. I wonder if this green can be saved. Can it ever be saved? If I had purple there to help out, maybe it could be saved. I'll get you out of the way first. I'll see if I can get this purple to be saved. This purple is kind of hard to maneuver. I mean, okay, we have a balance over there, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm gonna try and save purple now. This purple. Okay, that purple is there. That purple is in balance. That purple is now there. Okay. This purple is now here. Although if it were a bit higher up. Okay. Can I put that there first? This purple goes here. So what can happen with that purple is that purple will be the new balancing arrow for this green. Ah, that works. Somewhat. Okay. Now if this arrow goes back down there, that can hold up green. So I can get these guys out of the way now. Yeah, okay. So can I like kind of finagle them around? Maybe? Okay, I wanna try... what do I wanna do? This? Let's do that. Push you guys up. I wanna make a long trek over the arrow. I kind of don't want purple to be stuck in this way though. I wonder if purple can be saved, like, on its own. If it can, it will be very impressive. Okay, I mean, we're getting closer. Actually, do I need purple for this job? I don't think I need purple for this job. Okay. I don't think I need purple for this job. The arrow is long enough to hold up anything at once. Yeah, okay, so purple goes there first. Whatever. This job can be done on its own. Yep. Okay. So this push, that push. Alright, I think we're done. Oh, okay, no, this works. I thought I was dead, but no, this works. There you go. Nice. Oh, the Great Snake. Yeah, we're not doing this today, I don't think. This looks like a very interesting variant of a level we've seen before. Was it like in World 4, level 12? No, World 4, level 12 was Gunsling. Was it World 3? The box, yeah, it felt like the box. Somewhat like it. But a lot of puzzles probably have that premise, so we probably don't. There's probably no real connection, but this looks somewhat similar. Anyway, about level 13, that was really cool. I liked it a lot. Very fun gunslinger setup that I had to like recognize I needed. But cool nonetheless. Alright. I think that's it. 2 puzzles today. Very good progress. Next, we'll try and tackle 14, and if we can get that done, we'll move on to World 7. And hopefully by then, we'll be done with the entire... Well, we'll be done with the entire World 6. I don't want to skip any levels. So yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you guys next time. Bye bye.